Good morning, everybody. Could hear the sea from my house last night, or this morning, even worse. And look at this, I've just come over the dune from the boardwalk there behind me, and there's water here, and it's rushing down. The sea is huge today. I can't wait to get over the other side of the dune and see what's happening. But you can see how the water's coming through. This is incredible. I guess there's a boat parked up there. There's no chance anybody's going to sea today. Look at this water washing up over the top here. My word. You can see how it's washed up here. See the water line right here. Wow. I reckon they said yesterday was 6 meters. Well, I reckon today they're 6 meters. Crazy stuff. And it's a northeasterly blowing, so generally a northeasterly will flatten the sea. I must say I didn't check the energy this morning, but I'm sure it's got to be very high. Look at that one coming through there. That thing's double the size of a boat. Hard to gain the perspective on a video, but you can take it from me, it's huge. Alright, I want to go around and see what's going on there at the mouth, because I'm sure this stuff is pushing in big time. That little pond is gone. Yep, look here. My word. There it comes. And obviously there's been some really big ones, because if you look at where the debris is lying, washed right up here, and then the other one is up on the bank there. And I'm so glad that guy's walking there, because it can give you perspective of how high that one went. It was a massive wave that went up there. Hopefully whilst I'm here we get one of those. See how it's gone right around. High tide still to come, so this probably a lot of this was from last night. So there's a section that it goes into the lake, and again the key factor here is look at the erosion on that bank. That means there's lots and lots of water that's come through here, and again it could come through later on today. There's a big pool of water here. Again, those people walking there, you can maybe get some perspective of the size of those yeah, they are dunes, the waves. And look at this piece of water coming through here now. Look at the speed in which that's coming around that corner. And that's what I'm talking about. Barraca, the pole. And I'm just scanning back. You can see the people coming through. Obviously the fishermen that you trying to catch shad have realized that there's no shad fishing today on the surf, so they're all heading towards the mouth to fish in the lake system. You can see the water still gushing through there where I've just come through, what I just filmed for you guys, that second mouth as we call it. And look at this, and the water has come right up to here, and so there's almost no mouth. The sand has shifted. That pond that used to be here is now gone. That's where it used to be. You can see a little bit of a remnants there. But this, obviously, this power of this water is also pushing sand into the system. And if I scan across like this, you can see But the crazy thing is there's water coming into the system from this point here where the people are standing right across to Mapalan side. You can see that wave coming through there on the other side there. So the amount of water that's actually going into the system this morning is insane. I don't even want to try and guess how much it is. And you can see here how it's pushing. And it's quite nice to be elevated like this. You see, I'm just scanning around so you can actually get more perspective. So that's the lake system water there, and there's town, and the lights of the ski boat club. Look at this here. I'm just waiting now. I'm going to just do little clips as water rushes through. These big waves come in. You can see us flattening those reeds there. But like I say, the concern for me is the amount of sand that's also being pushed into the system. Look at those waves there. I mean, the waves are breaking in the ocean. That's towards Mapalan. So if I show you around like that, there's Mapalan there. And those waves are breaking in the ocean. And if I'm right, I'm going to try and show you guys. But there at Mapalan too, it looks like there's water going through on the other side as well. Now that water will be heading into the Amphalosi. Yeah, it is. Definitely is going over the top there. And sadly, I'm not going across. You can see there's the Amphalosi River there. What I'll do is I'll try and do this, and then you can see what I mean. That's the water there. Look at this, look at this. There's our monster wave coming through here now. It's gonna rush over the top there. Look at that. Take these poor guys, they got soaked. Look at that water going there. Oh, that lady there. Yo, 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 yo. She's in trouble there. Yeah. Look at that water going through there.
Ah, we must leave here tonight.
I've never seen it like this, folks, ever. Never seen it like this. If I go back this side, look at that wave, how it went over the top here. Look at this. Wow, nature, unreal. Okay, het jy gaan haal. Dis 'n plesier met my. Watch this now, watch this.
Ek sê jy moet opgesit daai op my dik brein afval.
There's another big wave coming through here. It's the power, folks, it's the force in which it comes. Look at the amount of water there. Check it out. Unreal. I've never seen it like this. There comes another one. That is deep. That water that's going through there, so I guess is probably about close to a meter deep. There comes another one. So the other one hasn't even gone yet. And this one comes. Crazy. It makes me so excited. Look at pushing the reeds there. Watch, watch. Still flowing, and the key is it's flowing. This amount of water is coming from here all the way, so this whole gap is getting salt water, and that's how the mouth should be. High tide's still coming. Man, we could get this every day, this salt water will be heading right up north. All right, now the wave has subsided. You can see how much sand has been pushed in. But, yep, it's nature, hey? We can't do anything about it. Spectacular. And the other thing too that we need to remember is that there's not much fresh water pressure. And because of that, we might get a lot more salt water pushing up. It might even go as high as the bridge. But we'll never know unless the guys go and test the salinity content up there. But yeah, a lot of people say, oh, it's gonna close. I don't think so. And the reason I say that is just because all this water is still going to come out again. And so long as there's a channel, and you can see in the middle of the screen there is a channel, it'll start to scour again. Now you can see there's a big wave coming in up on the other side there, on the southern side. Crazy, these waves just keep on coming. Look at the cracks forming here. There we go. That's it. We gotta watch out where we stand because this could all break away. See that crack? It's shifted slightly. Look at that there. We're being entertained this morning, folks. No fishing, but hell, this is amazing to watch. And hopefully you people are feeling what we're feeling. The energy that's going on here. Yeah, we've got a little crab coming out here. He must be pretty unhappy about this whole situation. His hole is just being flooded. There you go. Look. That is crazy. Look at the size of that. And again, you can't believe that a few days ago when we went through to Mapulana it was flat. Even when I came through by the Skybit Club, I saw the spray on top of the waves from there, and I'm going like, those waves are huge, it can't be. And then I thought, no, it must be clouds because it was so big seeing it from the Skybit Club. But as you can see, folks, they are monstrous. There comes a monster. Check it there. Check it there. Yeah. Look how these reeds are getting flattened as it goes through. Unreal. Look at that. Look how those reeds are getting absolutely smoked. What? Look at the egret on the island there, just floating with the reeds. Oh my word. Yeah, that was a big one. Tell you what, when you want to fish, you want to fish. Eh? No chance. What do you? Yeah. There's just no chance you're gonna even see a fish. Look at that wave coming over through the middle there. There it goes. Yeah. There's a huge amount of water. Massive. Just blowing the people's minds. This. Look at the reeds, how they're just getting flattened as it goes through. one came right over the back there as well, right up front, there where the pinnacle is. You see all that water there. Amazing. So move further north, folks. You can see this water coming over the top here. And then this is the old second mouth. And we always described it in the past, so people kind of understand, those that have been following me. You can see another wave has come through, so a lot of water coming through here again. And you can see the flow here going into the system. So if I'm right, we have 3 different sections of water going into the system. First one is this one. Second one is the big mouth. And then the third one, if I'm correct, is the one at Mapalan. So there's 3 areas that are feeding the system with salt water at the moment, which is absolutely incredible to see. Look at this. Mind-blowing, folks. I've had so much fun out here just to watch this, and I'm hopefully you people at home can enjoy it with me, and hopefully you all understand what is happening. So again, we explained that second mouth. If I go like that, that's the marker up there. You can see the chap standing next to it, and that's where I was just now, a little bit on the other side, filming there. All those massive waves coming through and pushing the reeds down. And then here we got that second mouth. Yeah, interesting times ahead. And I'll come down on the low tide and have a look what's going on then. Tell you what, the birds are going to be confused. Their little spot where they like to perch is gone, and obviously it's not a problem. You can see the water still flowing through from that wave, scouring away at that bank. Lovely stuff. I'm going to go and see what the boardwalk looks like now. Massive wave came over the top there. Look at this guy. It pushed the guy right over off the top of that dune. Look at that water coming through there. Crazy stuff. You see it coming through now. It pushed the guy right off the top of that dune. And yeah, you see the guys used to use this section here to go to the mouth with the tractors. And that wave is also just coming here now, behind. I'm sure it's the same one that just pushed that guy off the top of that dune. Now, so that's one of those chaps got pushed over by this wave, and you can see the water still rushing through. And again, to give you perspective where this is, right there, that's where the entrance to the boardwalk is. That's where I came onto the beach this morning. And there was water flowing over then, but remember that was an hour before high tide. So here's the entrance to the boardwalk, and you can see how much water is there. Is here now compared to when I arrived this morning. Those folk at the top there, they're leaving. Good idea. So folks, I've stopped again on the boardwalk, and you can see the flow of the water compared to yesterday. There was no flow, and obviously this flow is coming because of that massive sea. So nice to have both videos from yesterday where there's no flow and today's video. Crazy the massive difference. So I've stopped here by the boardwalk, and you can see there's no big movement here like there was in the past. And I feel too that part of the reason for that is not only the sea and the big S bend there at the mouth, but there's not a lot of water coming down, fresh water I'm talking about, from the system and from the Mfolozi, which when the tide pushes in and you got this fresh water hitting it, creates a barrier, and then it pushes the water up into these little channels and stuff. And so with that lack of rain and so on, I think that's also part of the reason why there's no movement of water here at the boardwalk.